Hey guys, this is Hell Hades, free to play. Guys, I'm back on the free to play account and I've just picked up my Deliana this morning. What I wanted to do actually on the free to play was showcase her in a way that I think most people will use this champion. So on the main account, I've done a full video. I've kind of done a full masteries, full kind of gear, everything I've got, thrown it at it. On the free to play, I'm going to try and run her as a level 50. I'm going to run her totally unbooked, even though I have got books. Okay, I've got 11 legendary books on this account. I don't think she's good enough to warrant my books. Oh, no, it's not that. I don't feel like the books make a big enough difference for her to eat up my 11 legendary books. Okay, I'm going to wait until I get a legendary, which adds more bang for my buck if I get books. And I think, going through her kit, as I did on my video earlier, the A2 is basically redundant on the free to play. I don't see a situation really where I'm going to want to use this unless I'm running very low accuracy champions for the rest of my team and I want for some of those debuffs to land. So it might be that I'm running, let's say, a Farakin and I can't get his accuracy up where I need it, or multiple champions, I cannot get their accuracy up where I need it. That's when Deliana might actually be useful for A2. But honestly, accuracy is one of the most important stats in the game. I don't think that the A2 is that significant for most people until you get to more like end game content and you're trying to do something quite niche. But her A1 with an AoE ability on a leech, her A3 with an AoE ability with block buffs on it, and a heal, I think both of these skills are really good for a free-to-play account. And I'm going to try and smash my way through content I've never beaten before on the free-to-play, because I've just picked up Deliana. So I'd like to thank Infinite Galaxy for sponsoring this video. Infinite Galaxy is a space strategy MMO. You get to build your fleet, build your crew to take down the Empire and any rivals in your way. So one of the most important aspects of this game is to build up your fleet. You're going to need to build your flagships, equip them with guns, and take down the enemy as quickly as you can to build up your empire and to ultimately be the strongest on the map. The next thing you will need to work on is your crew. They actually come in different rarities and they come with different abilities, different styles, different temperaments, which is quite fun as well. You can adjust Laura, your exclusive officer's appearance. You can go in, tweak it as much as you see fit to fit your playstyle, but don't spend too long messing around with Laura. When you get into the PvP stuff, it can get pretty hairy. We'll have alliance versus alliance. There literally will be loads of fleets coming at you and you will need to fend them off, or you might be the aggressor trying to take down the enemy fleets. Super cool game. Thank you Infinite Galaxy for sponsoring this video, and if you download using my link, you will get $60 worth of freebies. That will be down below in the pinned comment and the video description. Let's get back to the video. So the first place I want to get her loose is actually Clan Boss. And for those who've been following the free-to-play account, you'll know that I just moved. I kind of made that tradition between Brutal and Nightmare Clan Boss. I'm kind of at a bit of an impasse, really, where I'm not quite hitting Nightmare for enough. I can 4-key it, but that's just about it. Brutal, I'm way over the top. So Deliana, I'm hoping, could actually bring me a little bit more support play. She's going to give me a leech that I can drop on the Clan Boss, and she's going to bring me block buffs, which is okay. I don't really need that, but the heal here could be actually pretty damn juicy. I've got her in regen set. Now, this is mainly because at level 50, it's hard to stay alive. I don't have masteries which hit War Master procs. Therefore, life steal set is actually kind of useless at level 50. But regen set, if you've got someone who's you've been able to get quite high HP, is actually really good for sustain. So I think regen set is a pretty damn decent way of keeping her alive through dungeons and Clan Boss and that type of stuff. When you get to a place where keeping someone alive is not as important, or you're just doing it in other ways, I think for the dungeons you actually move her into a stun set or into a provoke set, and then she becomes a different type of champion. But we're going to throw her into Clan Boss now. I don't have full masteries. I farmed some masteries up just this morning since I got her. So I've got the support tree going with the extra accuracy. I've got Laura still for some extra stats, and then I've got the offensive tree going for a bit of crit rate and a bit of healing and a little bit of extra damage. But she's not really going to be doing a ton of damage. I easily could have just picked the defense route. If you look at the items I'm wearing, we've basically gone HP on the ring with HP percent. We've gone HP on the amulet with accuracy. I've got speed boots on. Of course, we want to be moving as quick as we can. At level 50, it's harder. Just don't have a banner to do extra speed. And in these kind of QWERTY sets, again, it's harder because I don't have like extra speed stats coming in. We've got HP % chest with some speed on it. HP % gloves with speed and accuracy. And then we're looking for HP, speed, and accuracy in other substats. The weapon, straight up, is not really bringing me anything. It was just a bit of a filler. In fact, I'm going to quickly see if I've got an alternative sitting on someone else, because honestly, it's easily the worst part of my gearing right now. I've got no speed, no accuracy, and no HP on that weapon. So let's just see if I've got a better one equipped on someone else in the regen sets. Regen set's an excellent kind of early game set. So we've got a little bit of HP on this one at the cost of stats I don't need, so I might as well just use it. It's not really much better, but anyway, it's a tiny bit better, and that's what we're going for right now. Small incremental gains. Yes, Raid, drop me the packs. I wish a free-to-play could buy them. Right, let's jump in. So I've been like easy dealing with Brutal. Okay, it's been a cinch taking on Brutal on this account, but moving up to Nightmare is hard to do. So in the setup for this, I've just turned off our A2. I don't think it's going to help us really. I want to be using my A1 as much as I can to make sure Leech goes out. So everyone else at the minute is in lifesteal gear, but if I can get Leech landing consistently, I can actually move them away from lifesteal gear and just make them straight up hit harder or have more defensive stats. That's the idea here around why I think she might actually be better for me than Apothecary is. And obviously the A3 does give me a chance to heal as well. So we've got poisons going in from Farakin. We've got decreased attack and defense from a Venomage, as well as extra poison. We've got ally attack coming in from Farakin. We've now got the leech ability and a heal on the A3 coming in from Deliana. Also, she's got a passive to put Strengthen out there if she takes a big hit. Strengthen against Clan Boss is a really major ability. Like very underrated. I don't have any way of dealing with the stun, but at least she's taking the stun. She's not one of my damage dealers here. So towards the end of the fight, that's going to cause her to die. But for now, it's just doing us a good service, letting the rest of the team get their abilities away. And I've turned off the A3 from my Seer at this point because I just want Seer doing A1 as much as possible, really. Again, I've kind of toyed with this. I don't know if that's the best way to play this or not with Seer, but it's kind of what I've been doing most recently. So we're full health at the minute. 6 turns in. It's not very long, but against Nightmare, when you've got a bit of a kind of weaker team, it's actually not too bad. The worst thing about my team at the moment is this. Decreased attack will only land if I've got poison out there, and my poison gets eaten up by Venomage's A1. So there's several occasions where we try and place our decreased attack, and it doesn't go on. Decreased attack is massive for staying alive when you get past like turn 10. But we're actually tanking up that stun well. We're tanking up the damage pretty damn well. So far, quite pleased with what I'm seeing, honestly. I feel like she's going to give us more than what Apothecary was giving us beforehand. And, you know, Apothecary is a decent champion, but he's a bit two-dimensional. She's bringing a bit more here. If I can get to, on Nightmare, a 13 million key consistently, then that's 3 key in Nightmare, and that's so much better than trying to top chest Brutal, honestly. It's such a massive upgrade. Cool thing as well, because she's in that regen set, she is able to just heal up even when she's tanking the stun. Decrease attack we need here. We've got it. Going to make quite a difference for us. We need the A3 back to give us a good old heal. Strengthen now across the team. Because she's in the lead, Strengthen actually landed on everybody else before the damage came down. That's really important to know because it actually means that they all took 25% less damage than they should have taken at that moment in time. She's looking a bit ropey here, but we're at 7 mil. She's gone down. That's a shame. It's because decreased attack is not on, honestly. That is my biggest weakness right now, is that Venomage is just not consistent enough unless you move on a 2-for-1 basis with the decreased attack. So we've done an 8.5 mil so far. We're going to squeeze a little bit more, around 9 million. We are getting some heals away. This is good. 9. Yeah, so we've done 9 million. It's a solid key. She's only done 200k damage, obviously. She's level 50. She's not bringing any damage at all. So I was really curious to see if just bringing in another level 50 champion, so 2 level 50s against Clan Boss Nightmare, and drop Gaelic here. I was just wondering if it would give us more damage because I could rotate back through to Venom Mage's decrease attack more consistently. Because that's really what's letting me down here, is whether or not I can get decrease attack on for the whole fight. And it was a bit ropey. We've now got decrease. I've had decrease attack on for basically all AoE abilities here. I'm about to lose Seer, but I'm at 8.8 million. Oh, it's going to be damn close again, actually. I think it might end up being like round and about back to the same type of numbers, which is around 9 to 10 million. But Deliana definitely brings me another avenue. So I've now got 2 people doing no damage, but these damage numbers are really scaling up. There's definitely something in this. I'm definitely close. One more of these 2 is level 60, and this is easily a 3-key Nightmare team, which is where I want to be. But it just kind of shows you that, you know, all level 60s isn't the only answer, but it definitely helps when you're talking Clan Boss. Deliana, though, for someone progressing through Clan Boss, damn, it means I can actually go now and take off lifesteal gear of anyone I want, because I'm going to heal up through the leech, and that means I can get a lot more damage and kind of relevant builds to the rest of the game through the rest of these champions, which is awesome. Like, leech ability not to be underestimated here from Deliana. So let's move on to something else then. So Spider 15 is an area that I've not been able to clear yet with my normal team. We're going to try Deliana in the lead, giving us that extra amount of health. Deliana is also going to be able to put out some heals. She's going to be able to put out some AoE leeches. So there's quite a lot that she's doing here. I've still got her in her normal set. Just read this again. Fills this champion's turn meter by 10% for each block debuff attempted but resisted from the team. Okay. Let's just go A1, try and get leeches out for now. Try and get out the poison. Can just go straight up, put spiders to sleep like this, and at the same time then I'll try and apply some more debuffs to the boss. So as long as we've got some of them asleep, it just means that we've got less chance to be taking tons of damage non-stop. Because I don't want to wake up the few that are asleep, I'm just going to go A2 here and try and reduce resistance. And then we're going to try and apply a decrease attack to the main boss, which we got. That's good. Boss is going to take a turn soon, but we can just A1 with armor and get his turn meter right back. Get weaken out there as well. All the debuffs we can to try and give us some strength. Then we're going to go ally attack. Now, ally attack when you've got an AoE champion like Deliana means you get a full AoE ally attack, which is actually really cool here. Look how many leeches we've got out there now. So we should be able to get good healing from our abilities, and also try and keep these spiderlings just kind of like, I don't know, just slim down all the time. We're just trying to reduce the amount of spiderlings out there. I think this spider gets a turn in a minute, so I'm actually just going to come in with the nuke ability and hope that we don't get a full heal. We might just get a full heal here. Extra turn. Let's go again. Extra turn. Go on, please. No. Main spider's going to get a good chunky heal, but not a full heal, so we're not too bad. This is now the time where you've got 2 full turn meter bars to try and get your job done. So sometimes when I'm doing takeovers, I actually save all my main abilities until that spider's done her first kind of like big ability. Like you just seen there, like the big heal ability. I think we're going to go this one, get some extra turn meter. Nice chunk there. And some healing. Just got to keep this spiderling tank alive. It's good having different affinities as you work your way up through spider, because you do need to try and just change up your tanks. Don't really need to do my A2 there, so we're just going to A1 and try and pop some poisons. Just taking some big damage right now. A1. So next time Venom Mage gets a turn, it's basically death for me on her, and then the tank will change. I think I'm just going to try and sleep some of these. Some damage away. Get the burn away. So Venom Age is gone. Spider's going to get its turn in a minute. I'm just going to go with the nuke again. Almost half healthed it here. And the next turn, the Spider will get healed again. So we're now in kind of situation where we've got to get some work done. Nice AoE. Nukes these down. Weaken's already on, so we're just going to A1 with our Seer. Like this is a tough level to clear. Once I clear this, I think it becomes easier for me again because I've got so many positive affinity champions to other stages, but this is tough. When Deliana takes another hit here, we're going to get our strengthen up, which will just help us. See, the strength has gone on. Just gives us a bit more support to try and stay alive. Deliana is actually a good tank as well because of her AoE heals. But she's not going to be able to tank up too many more hits. Ally attack comes in, gives us another chance to heal up. Oh, this is as close, I think, as I've ever done stage 15 on the free-to-play. And she's actually doing a lot more than you'd probably think here. That turn meter down, Armiger. Again, A1, just try and get a full heal. Near enough. Seer could do with an extra turn, Seer. Didn't get it. Deliana's going to drop soon. We're running out of time for her. Got it nearly to a quarter health. Deliana's a goner. I mean, I'm just going to chance this. I don't know if I do it or not, but I'm going to chance the nuke into a nuke. Into a Seer nuke and see where we get to. Oh, it's close. So close. Okay, I think I might just scrape this over the line, but it's certainly not like some sort of full auto team, you know, amazing. You can't believe what she's done. But tell you what, I don't do this without Deliana in the team. So in terms of Spider progression, that's pretty huge, honestly. Actually huge. So there you go. Past stage 15. And as I said, the affinity then flips into an affinity which is great for me. So I can then kind of decide what I want to do with champions. Either run the same again, or I could bring people in like Apothecary back in. I could bring in my Gaelic for AoE nukes. But Deliana now becomes the tank from the off. And Deliana being the tank is actually pretty damn solid. Like I could probably do this. And Apothecary becomes my healer. So I get heals from Deliana's A1. I get heals from Apothecary. And because Deliana's tanking it up, I'm going to get that strengthen on before she drops as well. So definitely Spider progression is huge for her here, or for my team. And I think if you're earlier Spider than what you're even seeing right now, damn, it's massive. It's like actually massive. So I think we can just go with the AoE ability here. Get some AoE damage on that, on the group. So she's taking quite chunky hits now. A tank at level 50 is not ideal. Does she just straight up die? Not yet. Get the A3 away. We get a nice heal. Apothecary's still ready for a heal, but no point healing that small amount. And again, you can just kind of see the way we're working this through. Trying to get as many debuffs on the main boss as we can. We're trying to keep our tank alive as much as we can. Heal her here. Decent amount of healing. She's probably not got many turns in her, but she should heal to full after this. Quite a decent level of healing there. Now the boss is going to get a turn really soon. Kind of want to... Do I want to let the boss have its turn? Maybe I do and let these spiderlings be killed off. Give me a better chance. Maybe. Gives me a better chance. I'm not sure. She might just straight up die here. Pop. She's not dead. She's got a lot of poison on her though, so don't see how she lives when she gets her turn. No. Let's get auto from there. But yeah, look. Is it going to take me right through Spider? No, it's not. But she is definitely a great Spider champion for those trying to progress. I think she can be a good Spider tank. I've actually seen a cool video, which you should go and check out, from Cold Brew, where he's put her in a retaliation set. And because of all of her leech abilities, she's actually just A1 leeching and healing up from her A1s, which is quite an interesting way to do it as well. But look, for Spider, I think pretty damn good progression champion. But there you go. That's Deliana on my free-to-play. I'm going to keep trying to work her into some teams, keeping her gear kind of at a lower level, and then I'll showcase some more stuff within a few days, maybe a week or so, once I've given her some real play time. Definitely when the next Hydra rotation comes around on the free-to-play, I will show you her in action at a lower level. So I think it's actually going to be a massive game changer for me. There you go, guys. I've been Hell Hades, free-to-play. I will see you later.